Sadhguru, man, I've been following this dude for a minute now. He has some good things to say, but I think he does take meditation and, spiritual belief to a larger extent, to an extent where people are kind of not okay with. What do I mean by that? There's a lot of firm beliefs. There's a lot of belief systems that drive this man to success, right? Sadhguru's mission has always been to reach as many people as possible because he really believes that his message is good. Like we'll be reacting to this clip and understand if Sadhguru's intentions is as pure as he claims they are. Sadhguru said that Shiva was sitting down in a stable position for a long time, and he had 7 disciples who looked at him and watched him do that with no food, no water, and that was the miracle itself. That's what he's claiming, that his disciples saw that, and that's the reason to worship him. It's kind of crazy. Buddha had the same story. He meditated for long periods of time, and his followers saw that and understood that this man had a different mission in life. It was not normal. Okay, that's interesting. Let's go.
Nothing. Who do you think this person was? He's Adi Yogi.
Adi Yogi. Okay.
This happened over 15,000 years ago. The first yogi, he's referred to as the Adi Yogi. Today, to honor him, we have set up a 112 feet tall bust of Adi Yogi in India. You must look him up.
112
Yeah, you can look him up, Adi Yogi.
What part of India?
In southern India, in Coimbatore, in Tamil Nadu. So, this is 112 feet because he gave 112 methods.
Every morning when I wake up.
These fucking ads. Sadhguru made a 112 feet statue of Shiva, right? Shiva is kind of interesting because Shiva is connected to so many psychedelic people. It's so many people who do psychedelics, right? And they go on these journeys and they figure things out about themselves. But a lot of these times, man, I hear this a lot, even my personal experiences. Like I've talked to people, they always come back with this story of this blue figure. And they watch this blue figure fucking change into different shapes, fucking perform miracles. They can walk on water. They can take him to places. I've heard that a lot of times. Even my bestest friends, people I can really count on, like honest people said that. It's kind of interesting how religions and the same goes for Christians. There's a lot of Christians who see Jesus Christ and a lot of miracles and some real things from the past, like real things in their books, like, the stories in their books and some real shit from the books, man. Some shit that really happened. This for Hindus is common with Shiva and all these other deities. And for Christians is Jesus Christ. These couple religions have this tendency to gravitate towards their, spiritual beliefs when it comes to psychedelics. And Hinduism, on the other hand, celebrates psychedelics. They've been around the game for a while, and they're the first people, the first pioneers of the movement for psychedelics. They wanted that to be legalized. They wanted that to be normalized among people so they could experience the same thing they did. And Hindus said a lot of things in their books, and their belief systems have taught us a lot. Like now, doctors are coming out with all types of fucking reasons to do psychedelics. People have DMT centers now. People got ketamine centers. Elon Musk is on ketamine. So, bro, this Hindu believes, this Buddhist believes, this Shiva, the god, existed 15,000 years ago. He meditated in front of 7 disciples, and those disciples understood the meaning behind that meditation because he didn't need no food, no water. He just stayed still in that position, and the disciples understood that this was special. This man was special. He came from the heavens, and we must understand what his teachings are. That's why Sadhguru made that statue. Interesting, man. You see how far faith can take you. Beliefs are crazy, bro. Beliefs are crazy.
That's a crazy statue.
Yeah.
The Sadhguru, man, he designed a beautiful statue, man. I'm not gonna lie, I'm a Muslim, but this Shiva statue is beautiful. Like he's just closing his eyes, and he said it himself. Like, yo, it's intoxication. What else did he say? Calmness and exuberance or something. Like it represents the face. The face represents certain qualities, and bro, he nailed it. Like Joe Rogan said, he fucking nailed it, man. Let's go. He's just looking at the sky, man, with the moon sticking out of his head, and man, it's just peaceful. Even looking at the face is peaceful. It does have some feminine characteristics to it. Hinduism is the only religion to have female gods. Okay, I'm speaking out of my ass, of course. I really don't know all the religions in the world, but Hinduism has glamorized the idea of having female entities like goddesses. Hinduism celebrates that. There's a bunch of people. There's a lot of Hindus even back home. Like I'm from Bangladesh. They have their goddess Durga. Like they have that statue in their fucking rooms and they pray to it. That is special, man. That is beautiful. Like having that sense of relief. Like yo, you could go inside the room. You can see that statue. You could pray to it, and that's gonna give you a certain sense of comfort, like confidence. Like yo, it's gonna be all right. You know, it's gonna be okay. I mean, yeah, it's a beautiful concept, bro. Shiva, according to Sadhguru, he appeared on the Himalayas, right? There's the mountains. This is beside India somewhere. I think it's Nepal. I don't know. But he said that he came and a lot of people, thousands of people gathered because Shiva was dancing. He was dancing and he was dancing and he was oblivious to everything around him. He didn't care. And he had two states. He was either dancing for days and weeks, or he was meditating for days and weeks. And he had two states. He wasn't talking to nobody. He wasn't performing miracles. So slowly people got bored and they left, but 7 disciples stayed. Even in life, man, even when you're doing miracles, people don't stay. People don't want to stay with you. They'll flip on you. They're like, yeah, he's boring. He could be a fucking demigod. Shiva was sent from the heavens and he was still slept on, man. So all of you rappers who think you just release 1 song or 2 songs or an album and you give up on music, this dude was sent from the heavens and people slept on him. People didn't care. He was dancing and meditating for weeks on end and people thought he wasn't doing any miracles. So he wasn't a god. This is so fucking relatable to real life, man. It's fucking crazy, bro. Fuck. Shiva had trained these 7 disciples to, he taught them how to, to learn about human beings, basically, the human mechanisms. That's what he taught. That's what Shiva taught these people. And that's when he started his journey as a god on earth, trying to teach people the right way to live, right? Okay, let's go. Sadhguru just mentioned something very beautiful. So first of all, Sadhguru said that Shiva is something which is not. That's what Shiva means, something which is not. Then he goes into the example of atoms, right? In atoms, 99% of the space is empty. Only less than 1% is protons, electrons, and neutrons, right? So that's the same thing in space. And that's why Sadhguru is making that connection. Like Shiva is what happens when you die. You're nothing. You're nothing. You dissolve into space, essentially. That's your final form. Shit, okay.